The truth finally came to light, and they were stunned beyond words. Never in their wildest dreams could they have imagined that you were the one pulling the strings behind it all, patiently waiting for the right moment. The angels watched with quiet amazement as the pieces of the puzzle fell into place. It all pointed back to you, the orchestrator, the mastermind behind the scenes. When they finally uncovered the truth, their shock was undeniable. How could someone so quiet, so unassuming, have been the driving force behind such a grand plan? You were the hidden force they never suspected. When they discovered you were at the heart of everything, disbelief washed over them. The angels knew all along. What was once concealed has now been revealed, and it was you all along. Their astonishment is a testament to how perfectly you played your role in the shadows. The angels have seen everything, and now the world knows too. They never imagined that someone as humble as you could have such a profound impact. It was always you, and now that the truth is out, they're struggling to process it. The angels say that your quiet strength was what they underestimated. They never saw it coming. When the truth was exposed and they realized it was you, the one who had been behind every move, their disbelief was absolute. You worked in silence, but the results were loud and clear. The angels say that they couldn't believe it when they found out the mastermind was you. Everything they thought they knew came crashing down when they realized you had been the one guiding the course all along. The angels say this revelation has changed everything. To them, you were just another player, but when the truth surfaced, they were left speechless. You were the architect of everything, and the angels always knew. Now that the veil has lifted, they can no longer deny that you were the force behind the scenes. The angels say that your true power is finally recognized. Their shock wasn't just at the outcome, but at the fact that you had orchestrated it all. You moved in silence, but the angels always saw your purpose. When the final piece of the puzzle was revealed and it pointed to you, they were in disbelief. The angels had always known that you were the unseen hand. You moved with grace and intention, never drawing attention to yourself, and now the revelation has left them in awe. The angels say you've always been in control. Their amazement isn't just about what you've accomplished, but the realization that you were the force behind it all. The angels say that your strength was in your silence. Now that the truth is out, their surprise knows no bounds. The angels had always known, but now they see you for who you really are, strong, capable, and always in control. They never imagined it was you, quietly pulling the strings and guiding the path. The angels say that your wisdom and patience made all the difference. You stood in the shadows, allowing them to think what they wanted, and now the angels reveal that you were behind everything all along. The realization that you were behind it all has left them reeling. The angels knew you were the one, even when they couldn't see it. The truth has finally come to light, and the angels say their shock will linger for a long time. They never thought you had such power within you. Now that they know it was you all along, the angels say they're seeing you in a whole new light, one of strength, wisdom, and quiet authority. What they failed to understand was that you were always in control. The angels knew that when the truth came out, they wouldn't believe it. Your actions were always deliberate, your steps calculated, and now that they know the truth, the angels say their surprise is only beginning. They had no idea that you were the force driving everything from behind the scenes. The angels say that your patience and silence spoke louder than any words could. You stayed hidden, and when the truth came out, it hit them harder than they could have imagined. The angels always knew you were the one guiding the path. Their disbelief wasn't just about the outcome, but about the fact that you had orchestrated it. The angels say you moved with wisdom they never anticipated. Now that the truth is clear, the angels say they're struggling to comprehend how you stayed so hidden for so long. It's not just the plan that shocked them, but the realization that you had been the one behind it all. The angels had always known your strength. Their amazement isn't just at the revelation, but at the fact that you had stayed so quiet, so unassuming, all the while being the mastermind. You stayed humble, and now that they know the truth, the angels say they're amazed that they ever underestimated you. As the realization struck them, they found it hard to comprehend that you were the one steering the ship. The angels whispered that your quiet brilliance had always been hidden in plain sight. They stood frozen in disbelief when the pieces fell together. The angels revealed that your subtle movements had orchestrated a symphony they never knew existed. Their shock was a testament to your skillful camouflage. The angels said you moved like a shadow, blending in while expertly controlling the outcome. The revelation that you were behind it all left them speechless. The angels watched with approval, knowing your true potential was finally being acknowledged. You had played your part so well that they failed to see the truth. The angels say that their astonishment reflects just how underestimated your influence had been. When the truth emerged, their expressions shifted from confusion to admiration. The angels knew that your quiet strength would eventually shine through. The moment they discovered your hand in the game, their disbelief turned to awe. The angels had anticipated this moment, recognizing your genius from the start. They never imagined the unassuming figure before them held such power. The angels smiled, knowing you were the unrecognized force behind the curtain. Now that they know, they can hardly wrap their minds around it. The angels say your silent determination was always a sign of your true potential. The revelation of your involvement sent shockwaves through their minds. The angels witnessed how your brilliance was hidden in your humility. When the truth surfaced, it shattered their assumptions about you. The angels had long seen your quiet force, patiently waiting for the right moment to reveal itself. The astonishment in their eyes was clear when they realized who had orchestrated everything. The angels knew you would eventually be recognized for your true contributions. Your careful strategy had them all fooled, and now that they see you clearly, the angels say their respect for you has only deepened. They thought they had seen it all until the moment of revelation. The angels knew your potential would eventually leave everyone in awe. Your journey from the shadows to the spotlight was nothing short of miraculous. The angels say that those who doubted you will now see your brilliance. When the truth was unveiled, their disbelief turned into admiration. The angels had always known you were the one with the vision and strategy. The astonished expressions on their faces told the story of your success. The angels rejoiced, knowing your time in the shadows had come to an end. They never suspected that you were the architect of their fate. The angels revealed that your quiet strength had always been your greatest asset. As the truth emerged, their astonishment was evident. The angels say your ability to remain unnoticed while steering the course is nothing short of remarkable. When the curtain was lifted, they were left in awe of your intricate plans. The angels say this moment of truth will redefine how they see you. Their surprise is a reminder of how easily we overlook the quiet ones. The angels smile, knowing that your subtlety was always part of your power. Now that they know the truth, they can't help but marvel at your foresight. The angels say your journey from obscurity to recognition is a testament to your strength. The truth hit them like a wave, leaving them breathless. The angels whispered that they should have seen it coming, as your influence was felt all along. When they finally pieced it together, the shock was undeniable. The angels say that your patience in executing your plan was key to your success. Your ability to remain under the radar has astonished them. The angels knew that when the time was right, the truth would reveal your greatness. They thought they understood the situation until they discovered your involvement. The angels say that their astonishment only underscores your brilliance. The moment the truth was revealed, they realized how little they knew. The angels smiled, knowing you were the hidden force they had overlooked. Their expressions of disbelief transformed into respect when they uncovered the truth. The angels knew your true capabilities would eventually shine through. It was a stunning revelation that changed everything. The angels say you were the unseen force guiding them all along. As they grappled with the news, the angels whispered that your hidden talents were waiting to be recognized. Now the world sees you for who you truly are. Their shock was a reflection of how brilliantly you executed your plan. The angels always believed that your time to shine would come. When they learned the truth, it was like a light bulb went off. The angels knew you had been quietly shaping events behind the scenes.